you know there's certain steps you need to know when you secure your first ATM? Stay to the end of the video, and I'm going to tell you what those steps are. So point number one of the things you're going to have to do is have a conversation with the owner. You'll have to have a conversation such as this. Hi, I'm Phil from PDQ Merchant Enterprises. We specialize in placing ATMs in businesses such as yourself that are looking for a cash solution. So this could be a convenience store, gas station, hotel, bar, but you're going to have to know those type of conversations and what to say when you approach that business owner. Point number two, the business owner is always going to ask you, hey, where do you think we should place the ATM? So always have an idea or two. I always try to have 3 spots where I want to place the ATM. So usually if it's usually by the front door, sometimes it's in the rear of the store. If they have washrooms, I like to place it closer to the washroom. It just depends on what kind of place. If it's a convenience store, usually in the front of the store. If it's a bar or a restaurant, usually by the washrooms or where there's a jukebox. That's always good places to place. I always like to have 2 or 3 spots just in case the owner doesn't like the first spot. So if you're thinking about starting your own profitable ATM business but didn't know where to start, stay to the end of the video and I will share with you our checklist entitled ATM Business Passive Income Checklist, the 5 things you need to know to start your profitable ATM business so you can have a clear roadmap towards ATM business success. You can earn between $250 and $1,500 of passive income every single month. All right, let's get back to the video. So now you serviced them by saying, hey, we can place the ATM in your location. Doesn't cost you anything. You found a nice spot for the ATM. And now point number 3 is the location agreement. This is an agreement that clearly spells out exactly what you're going to do. You're going to place an ATM in the location. You're going to give them a commission, or sometimes you don't, a commission of what the ATM makes. You're going to provide him with an ACH agreement and a statement by the 10th of the month. Things of that nature. You're going to provide service for him. So, and that's some of the things that the SLA, which is site location agreement, or we call it a location agreement, either which way you want to call it, it'll clearly spell out so he understands or she understands what you're going to do and you understand what they're going to do. One of the other things you're going to need, it's going to need electricity, and make sure that you're the only ATM on property. So point number 4, now you're going to set the expectation of delivery. Hey, we're signing this agreement. I'm going to expect to have an ATM on your property in about 7 to 10 business days. This will give you 2 weeks to order your ATM. Usually takes about 5 to 7 business days to get the ATM. Gives you 3 days fluff between getting the ATM and installing the ATM. But you can set the expectation of 10 business days. I always say 10 business days. That gives you plenty of time. And if you're running, if you call your ATM provider and it looks like it's going to be longer, please let the business owner know that, you know what, there's some delays in shipping, but we're going to get it here as soon as possible. And manage that expectation. The worst thing you can do is not manage that expectation and don't have people understand that things go sideways from time to time. So if it looks like it's going to be longer than 10 days, after 5 days, give the business owner a call and say, hey, you know what, we noticed that the ATM it was shipped a little late and we're looking at another week, just to let you know. I'm sure they'll say, you know what, it's not a big deal. And you're going to go on with your business. That just be part of being in business, is sometimes things go sideways. But always manage those expectations. And point number 5 is you always want to set the service parameters. Hey, if the ATM breaks down, we run our service from 8 in the morning to 8 at night, or 7 in the morning to 7 at night, or we run our service from 12 to 6. Whatever those parameters are, we run next day service. So if it breaks down today, we'll be here tomorrow. Make sure that you let that business owner know what your service hour is, when they can call, when they can expect you to be out there. For us at PDQ, we're there within 4 hours whenever they call. Unless it's midnight and they close at 2 in the morning, we're not going to be there. But we always try to be there within 4 hours of when they make a call. All right, so if you're thinking about starting your own ATM business, I want to invite you to our free checklist entitled ATM Business Passive Income Checklist, the 5 things you need to know to start your profitable ATM business so you can start earning passive income, make more money for your family, and spend more time with them also. If that sounds like something that's interesting to you, click the link down below and start your ATM journey today. Again, this is Phil from the ATM Mastermind group page, where we buy your freedom at 1 transaction at a time. Thank you guys for making us #1 on YouTube, and I'll see you over at the next ATM Mastermind video.